I'd like to introduce Carina Lerver, who works at the Faculty of Arts and Humanities. Welcome, Carina.
Thank you, Esther.
And your role a little bit?
Yeah, well, I think I have a double role in this. I'm also a part of this Moonlight project. So together with you, I'm leading this Moonlight project at our university. And on the other hand, I'm head of the German department. And this is what I want to talk about now, because when we got the chance to include a MOOC in our education, I thought I will test it for my language students. In our department, we have to face the situation that the number of students, language students, is decreasing over the last years, which also means that we have to find new ways to approach this kind of students group and to combine campus lectures together with online or distance lectures. It's also a good idea if you're learning a language and that you meet a lot of people speaking this language. So this MOOC we've chosen gave us also the opportunity to include more teachers in our own classroom.
So how did you actually set it up?
It's a MOOC for academic writing, and this course we wanted to implement this MOOC. First, I choose the MOOC and I also check the MOOC if it's meet up our requirements in our syllabus. So I also was a student in this MOOC. And after this, I spoke to our teacher and invited her to also be part of this project, and she was enthusiastic, and which was a bit time consuming because she also needed to check this MOOC and to decide how to include this MOOC in her classroom's lessons. And at the end we decided to have a blended learning course, which means that our students, they worked with the MOOC material, with lectures and articles at home, and we used the classroom time for mentoring the student, their thesis writing, and for have discussions in classroom. So this was how we set it up, and I think it worked quite well.
And the students, how did they react?
Yeah, well, originally this is campus course, so they're not used to work online to a great extent. We have a learning platform which they are used to work with in their normal studies. But this was a bit new for our students, but the overall impression is that this worked quite well. I was part of some lectures in classroom, and I also interviewed the students and the teacher afterwards. And the students liked that they could go back to the films, that they offered more flexibility. They could watch the films, these lectures, twice at home, and they did not report any problems with it. So I think it's a new generation, it's a younger generation. They're also used to work with computers, so it was not a problem.
And results?
Yeah, well, even our teacher, she was also impressed, because all of our students, they passed the course with good remarks, and even for her it was beneficial because she could use these lectures. She didn't produce her own material, and for her she said that it was really good to have more time for mentoring the students, thesis writing, and work with more intensively with this part.
Challenges that you faced, and how did you deal with them?
Not really challenges. It was really good that this MOOC we've chosen was accessible all year round. So this made that we have a great flexibility. Otherwise this could be a problem if you have just a time span. You can use a MOOC. And because of our students could work with the material at home, it was not a problem either with the technique. So it was fairly simple to include this in our course, I must say.
And opportunities finally for the future?
Our teacher and our student, they were so impressed by this project, so we have done another round already, and I think this will last for the future. So I think we will go on with this project. So we're really enthusiastic about this. And yeah, maybe we can think about other opportunities in other courses we have. And I've already presented this project also for my colleagues from the English, French and Spanish department, and they also think about to start a similar pilot project in their courses. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.